Let's take a look. Andy needs a little bit of help with his account. Mainly, I want to know which artifacts to go for next, upgrade my Demon Bell, or build another crown. If I can do more Sealand, maybe not Sealand 25, but lower tiers to get some extra rewards too. And if I can farm VC 102 or higher in Realms Gate. Okay. I need to know if I should build Andrea. Eno is in the core summon because I want him as a tenant. That's always a great choice. Picking heroes to build, like future heroes to build on an account, is actually a really good choice because, like I said, they got a lot of heroes going on this account. Also just need regular advice. Has been watching your videos for 9 months. Enjoying Idle Heroes videos. Keep up the good work. Okay. Mostly want to know if I can do Sealand. Okay, that's easy enough to go over. We do have a good selection of heroes. Shadow, of course, not going to be a Sealand you can go after. You don't have Jara anyway, so nothing to worry about. Fortress, you are very close to being able to make a push. Inosuke is definitely a good pick for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's a tenant in Sword Flash's residence on Cloud Island, so getting him more powerful, man, that's a lot of sunflowers. Getting him more powerful and V4ing him is going to do a ton for your account right there. So that's good. Good choice. Finish him up. You're almost done. Like I said, every clear I've actually seen done for Fortress Sealand has had 2 Sherlocks. You have 5, right? Yeah, math is good, Barry. 5. So you got 6 copies. I would try to hunt a few more Sherlock copies and make him a future build. You actually have a ton of food too. That's looking good. Abyss Sealand probably can get done. We'll take a look and see where you're at right now. Forest, you don't have Vesa, right? Yeah, no. Don't worry about that. You have a decent lineup for when Aspen comes out, so we'll have to see what your cores are looking like. And yeah, light, you are nowhere near being able to clear it. The amount of good E5s you need for light is crazy too. So let's see. Do you have any of them done? I feel like, yeah, Abyss is already done. Fortress is really the only other one currently you could push. Potentially, if you do build Aspen in the future, you're about ready to. So if Aspen is a good hero, I would prioritize Dark Sealand. If Aspen's not as great of a hero, I would probably invest building into a Sherlock, because if you had Sword Flash, Sherlock, Fiona, Inosuke, and then something like a 9-star Bleaker, because when Bleaker dies, he has a chance to stun backline enemies, so that is a really strong supporter. Kind of like how Abyss uses a Destroyer to buff the team up with attack. Bleaker has a chance to stun the enemies, which is good. Yeah, I mean, this should definitely be possible. Let's check artifacts. We have Splendid, looking good. How many crowns? That's the big question. Got 1 there. We have Demon Bell feed with 1 of them. We have Kiss of Ghost. No upgraded Rui. The one thing that will hold you back on pushing in Fortress is not enough crowns. You could probably get by with these AMBs, but crowns are just so strong for pushing that type of content. You do have a Punisher. You do have Antlers. Yeah, both of those are leveled up. One thing I found very interesting is using my Inosuke on our Fortress Sealand push with that Punisher. Ended up him doing quite a bit of damage, so that was a nice positive there. You do have all the skins on your Transcendence, so they get the bonus buffs from Cloud Island, or rather Celestial Island. Decent amount of avatars. Artifact Gallery, not too bad. Again, I think crowns should be your main focus as far as building future artifacts. You already have the best 2 offensive, just in case Transcendence Aspen wants one of those. Eventually, you are going to want a second Splendid Demon Bell for an energy feed setup. What else do we have here? 10 sets of gear, not too bad. Just try to keep up as much as possible. 22 is decent for skins as well. Pretty solid. The fact that you don't have a Jara, to me, feels like you don't need a second Splendid Demon Belt just yet. It does help with Aspen, but Aspen with a crown can do wonders in PvP. You do not need him with a very offensive setup with energy, Demon Belt, feeding. Most of the progression nowadays, the enemy can start outspeeding you, so Demon Bells aren't the end-all be-all anymore like it was in the earlier difficulties. I would prioritize crowns. How many more Demon Bells did you have? You had one. Yeah, you were only one Demon Belt, looks like, into your next one. I would go for your crowns. Do you have any artifact selection chests? You do have one. Just keep saving it. Oh, wow. Travel chest. Nice. Just keep saving these. Wait till you have enough to just straight up build it. Just in case your decisions change. Save up your relics here and buy your crowns with the relics too. That'll help speed it up. We have a ton of big events coming up in the next 3 months, so chances are you probably come away with 1 or 2 crowns. Keep saving these up. Try to get as many as possible before Christmas and Chinese New Year. Those should be the 2 prime events to spend your heroic scrolls on. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need an upgraded Rui without a Jara. I feel like Aspen is most likely going to be the pick for your next Transcendence hero on this account. You already have a good solid core in Dark. The only thing I would probably change is after you build the Aspen, food is a little tight. You're going to have to build the Aspen from scratch or swap Forces, one of the two. Might not be the worst thing in the world to swap a Forces because I would love to see a second Amun-Ra on this account. But wait, don't build it just yet. We might come and see that Aspen just completely wrecks Darkseid Land. But if he doesn't, probably a second Amun-Ra. So I think your focus should be the Fortress faction right now. Getting a second Sherlock, finishing that Inosuke, and start collecting crowns. And then you'll probably be able to push into Sealand 25. Again, another account looks just like one we did earlier. Has a little bit higher in star spawns. Not too bad. The Cloud Island was a little bit more leveled up too, so we have a little bit more progress. I think you could get 25 done if you had that second Sherlock, as well as some more crowns. So big thing, save for crowns. That's the story for everybody.